Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 40 of the Road to Glory with Cercle Brugge. We are here taking on Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League, but I've unfortunately told a little bit of a fib because I've played 3 games of the Champions League, not both. Not the first 2 that you've already seen. So I did jump ahead after the Ajax game. So we beat Standard Liège 2-1 in the league. I then played the away game against Sporting, and we managed to win 3-0, which is really nice. Erasmus scored really early, and then we got a couple corners pretty close together that Stepanovic managed to nod into the back of the net, which was a nice 3-0 win, especially away from home. Celeroy won 3-0, Andrea Rossi with a hat-trick. And then here against Eupen, we got a 2-0 win with a Luis penalty, who's on loan from Sevilla. And then Andrea Rossi once again scored for us. But in this episode, I've decided to go with the double header of Sporting and Genk because in the league, we are the only 2 undefeated teams left in the league. So I want to show you that game. So we're going to show you this game against Sporting. And if we win, I think we are qualified for the knockout stage, which is massive for us because Ajax have lost all 3 games, which for us is a big thing. Sporting have lost 2, and Chelsea are playing Ajax here now. So if we can be on 12 points going in, then Sporting can't catch us, and neither Ajax. So we'll be qualified. It just depends on what position. Then I'll show you in the next episode Chelsea and Ajax with a recap of what happens here in the Cup. So we've got plenty to go through games wise, but here we go. We are ready to go in the first game of the episode. This is the team. We've got Omar, we've got Leandro, Conan, Stepanovic, and Ikic with Simmons, McNulty, Vicente, Adam, Raz, and Rossi. Pretty much full team. We've got Umar Toure, you got a red card in the last game. He's not 100% fit. I'll probably throw him on at some point in this game. But other than that, the bench is pretty standard as well. Chelly, Luis, Toure, Dewey, Bukhari, and Bello. So a bit of options everywhere. Ready to go. And we've got JS Reckoning. We are going to win 2-0. So if you haven't checked out the Twitch channel, make sure you jump over to Paulie29 on Twitch to catch all the action live so that you don't miss a beat of the series. Here is Sporting. I'm just going to pump the fist. I'm going to go through this like we always do. Pump the fist. Tell everyone that I've got faith in them to make the difference. Last time they played a 5 at the back. Today they are still going to play 5 at the back. In the away leg, I played on positive initially, but with this home game, I am going to play on attacking. So I do want to get after Sporting here. If we can get an early goal, that would be perfect for us to start the game. But again, I just don't want to lose. I want to keep our form going. We haven't lost a game all season yet, which has been nice from the boys. So can we just keep our form of the season going? So they do find Miranda only as far as Adam, and that is very direct football from us. And Rossi's away. Andrea Rossi is driving away on his left foot. What a strike too. And well saved by the Sporting goalkeeper in Maximiano. What a name. And here we go. Leandro finds McNulty who goes down. That is a penalty all day of the week. Who's going to step up and take the penalty as well? I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming it'll be Xavi Simons. It is awarded. It is Xavi Simons. Can he put us 1-0 in front after 10 minutes? Xavi Simons, there's a player inside the box for encroachment, but it doesn't matter because we've scored the goal. Xavi Simons puts us 1-0 up after 10 minutes against Sporting at home. Again, the stadium is just not full. I don't know what we need to do in order to get more fans in Bruges. I'm sure if this was Club Bruges playing, the stadium would be absolutely packed. But the way things stand is we're not selling out the stadium, and I think that's a bit disappointing. I feel like that's a financial revenue or a bit of revenue that we could be making that we're not really capitalising on, which sort of sucks a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think the money will come if we can stay in this tournament. No highlights, which is surprising being on extended, but here we go. There's a chance here for Sporting. They're trying to play out from the back here, but we are pressing pretty high. They've found a way through our press. It's Miranda driving at our defence. Ikic does really well. But unfortunately, we just hoof the ball long towards Rasmus, who plays that complete forward role pretty well. And here we go. We force them to the line. It's Neto all the way back to the keeper. They do swing it right to Quaresma. And here we go. Now they're out through Neto. I wonder if that's the Neto that played for us from Benfica. And there we go. We've managed to deal with that well. Adam goes all the way back to Omar. This is a really long highlight. Hopefully it means it's a chance for us. It's McNulty. What a ball. Andrea Rossi. What a chip. Oh, he's hit the bar. I thought that was the one. Andrea Rossi really could have buried this game for us if he just hit the underside of the bar. Going to outstretch the arms. I'm very pleased. We will look at getting Lucas Adam off pretty soon because we do have the Genk game coming up. We do have Toure on the bench. We can't play the next game, so he'll get a run here for probably 35 minutes or so. It's Ikic dropping inside though. Finds Simmons. I reckon Adam was in an offside position anyway. But here comes Sporting. They do get the little overloads there with the 5 back. So the wing back, the centre back, and the midfielders all combined, and the wing back, the winger, and the striker kind of all combined together. But they just haven't really troubled us at this stage. We can't see what's going on in the Chelsea game, which is a bit disappointing, as Leandro does try to find Rasmus's head, but we do find Leandro. Here we go. Can we get a ball across? It's McNulty. It's fallen somewhere, and I reckon it must have been an offside. It's time for Umar Toure to come on, go make the difference on that left-hand side for us, as we do find Adam. You can't really do much with it. They are defending a bit better, I must say, and as I say that, they do turn the ball over. It's Raz trying to drive at this defence, finding Vicente. Interesting shot that doesn't really go anywhere. And it's Wahi into Miranda. And now there's a chance here for Sporting. And that is exactly what we anticipated. I'm going to assume that Bello needs some minutes. So Raz with a yellow card. I'm more than happy to take him off. Chelsea game hasn't started yet, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the Chelsea-Ajax game. It is Ikic, though, finding Xavi Simmons out to McNulty. This is when we look good. McNulty takes the strike on, but can't connect at all with anything. But here we go. Time is ticking away. There's still plenty of time here for Sporting to get the equaliser, and the header is just wide from Estevez, I think it was. Estevez, I've never heard of him. But here we go. Time is still ticking away. We've got a few guys, so I wouldn't mind giving a break to. Xavi Simmons is probably one of them. But 1-0 doesn't fill me with the biggest confidence, as it's Horta there. Good save. He's offside. Probably Vicente's going to come off. Do I have Gil on the bench? We don't. We've got Farid, though. He's going to come on and play that a centre mid on attack role. And with 15 minutes to go, I really would like a second goal just to really close this game out, to be perfectly honest. But with 10 minutes to go, can we hold on? 1-0 would be nice. I still don't think we've conceded. Maybe we've conceded 1 in the Champions League. I can't remember the Ajax score, whether that was 2-1 or 2-0. But here we go. Can we just not concede? That'll be the goal here today. Keep a clean sheet against Sporting. Figueiredo, Ikic does okay, but hasn't killed the ball. Yeah, Conan does really well. Bello just trying to head forward, doesn't really link up with anybody. It's Pereira through, and Omar does really well. But here we go. Can we just hold on to our clean sheet? 11 shots and only 5 on target isn't ideal from our boys. Leandro does just go with the long throw to try to just take distance. Can we just find something? Here we go. Leandro does pretty well there. Into Simmons. We're holding the ball well. Can we just not turn it over here now? Yeah, Conan. Into Simmons. Bakari. Ikic. There's just options everywhere, but that's why I love this system. Like, every player normally has at least 2 options to play to, and there's normally one simple option. So depending on our mentality, that obviously changes who we look for. Bello needs to finish and doesn't. Probably could have slid Rossi in as well, which would have been the smart choice. But with 2 minutes to go, we've got the ball. Leandro into McNulty, beats one, ball across. Rossi, 2-0. There we go. Andrea Rossi, the Italian from Uruguay, gets us the 3 points in the game. That is massive. Andrea Rossi has been scoring goals for fun at the moment. That is some really good link-up play too. McNulty beats one, ball across, finds Rossi, 6-yard box. Thanks for coming. Poor defending there from Sporting. Another highlight, it's Xavi Simmons to the back post. Only finding McNulty. Surely the ref just blows the whistle here. Can we find... Oh, it's a ball across to Rossi, who forces a save out of the goalkeeper. I thought they hit the post. And there we go. Surely this is game over now. Ball in. Simmons, Stepanovic, Bello, out to McNulty. The highlight continues. Can he beat his man? It's Simmons. And that is all she wrote. 2-0 win. Thanks for coming. Outstretched arms. I'm pleased with the performance. That should mean that we are in the knockout stage. We should be qualified as well. I don't think Sporting can catch us now, which is ideal. Let's just try. There we go. Cercle Brugge qualify for first knockout round. So I might actually change what we do now because these games aren't as important. So what we might do is I'm going to show you the Genk game, and then I reckon I'll show you the Brugge Cup game instead of the Chelsea game. I know Chelsea would be a good episode to do, but it doesn't really mean a whole lot. And then I'll show you the Ajax game depending on what happens in the Chelsea game. So sit tight because you are about to see us take on the league leading KRC Genk. Welcome back, YouTube. We are ready to go. It is St Kilda versus Geelong of 2010. Two teams that go the first 10 or so games undefeated in the league are playing each other. We are ready to go. We've got one big piece of news that we need to go through. Vicente has picked up an injury, which is a bit disappointing, which means he is not going to play. We do need to get rid of one of the non-homegrown players. Luis 3-star and Dosey. What we might do is we might take Luis out of the squad and we might start Farid in that centre mid role just in case. We've got JS predicting a 2-1 win, which would be fantastic for us in this game. I hope that we can keep our momentum going. The team's pretty similar to the team that took on Sporting, just a few little changes. Just for some rotation repurposes, more so to the bench. I'm going to pump the fist. We've been on a good form. I do have faith in all these players to get the job done. What I'm going to do also is we're going to start on positive. I only do this for big games, just to see how the first 20 minutes or so go. But we know that this Genk side is a quality team. Let's go have a look who they're using. So, no Matthias Arezzo. Arezzo's on the bench. Wonder why he's got the most goals. He's the top goal scorer and he's got the most assists, and he's just not 100% fit. So he must have played in Europe midweek and not got up, or something must have happened. Let's have a quick look. No Susic as well. So they're resting. So he's had a bruised shin. He was only out for 2 days and he got it, 23rd of October. So he's just coming back from an injury, which is big for us. So who's this guy that they've got up front? Steve Huygens is a Dutch striker who does look quality, but he's 23 years old, but he's not the same quality. Zakaria. Who's Henry Zakaria? He looks decent as well. Uruguayan, on loan from PSG. So there's a quality team. Liberato Chichache, we know of his quality. I don't know why I keep going over there. It is a team that's struggling for fitness though. They must be in the Europa League or something, because look how many of their starters are just not fit. So can we maybe get at Genk here and really take advantage of the situation? I might actually quickly, can we have a quick look? Let's go opposition. Let's jump on Arezzo. Let's then jump on Genk. Can we have a look at their schedule? When was their last game? So they're playing Europa League. So they played on the Thursday, and I think we're playing on the Saturday. So it's been a quick turnaround for KRC Genk. We've had the extra day rest, maybe 2 days rest. I can't remember if we played Tuesday or Wednesday, but we've got the extra bit of rest coming into the game, which could be big. I must say the Belgian FA have really looked after us. When we've had games, it's Rossi! Andrea Rossi within a minute puts us 1-0 up. And there we go. What a set piece. I was just mid-talk that the Belgian FA had looked after us, and within a minute, it's Andrea Rossi beating two guys at the back post to put us 1-0 up early in this game. Obviously, a win will put us top of the table and keep us as the only undefeated team in Belgium. Here we go. Stepanovic, just don't lose the ball here. Goes long, looks for Rossi. Ball across, it's penalty. That needs to be a penalty. Surely that's not a dive. Rossi, please. That's got to be a penalty. He hasn't even gone over to the monitor. Surely this is a penalty. Well, Xavi Simons, a penalty is given. Xavi Simons has been very reliable from the spot in his time in a green and black Guernsey. Xavi Simons steps up and scores. Within 6 minutes, we're 2-0 up against KRC Genk. There we go. That's what we want to see. 2-0 up. Xavi Simons, Mr. Ice himself. Big penalty. Probably not his best penalty, but we'll take that all day long. Can we hold on to this 2-goal advantage in this game? Lucimi, McNulty's had a red card. He's from behind. He's late. It's a red card. Courageous, he gave away the free kick for the goal. So they are 2-0 down and a man down. What is going on in this game? We are flying. Ikic finds Adam. Can he turn his man? He doesn't. Gets a ball in. Ikic, McNulty at the back post. 3-0. 19 minutes in. What is going on here? What? I don't know. I'm actually speechless. We're 3-0 up against KRC Genk within 19 minutes. This is unbelievable. We are absolutely dominating this game. Here we go. Zakaria. Can we just find something? Pedro. Can we just keep Genk out? We know they're a quality team. Oh, well done, Ikic. Go back to Omar if you need to. Stepanovic does well. Into Simmons. Omar, and we're out. Kuaku. Can he find someone's feet? Looks for Raz. Into McNulty. We should have space on this right-hand side. I might need to see what they've done with their formation. I might tell them to focus on this side. It's Kuaku. I'm going to square... Where are they lacking a player? So they are lacking a player on our right-hand side. So on the tactics, I'm going to say focus play down the right and see if we can just really exploit that space that they now have left because of the red card on this side. So I'm anticipating that Liberato is going to push into that space with the Mazzala. So there should be spaces in on this right channel for us to really dominate through. So Stepanovic, poor header, looking for Raz. And well done. We've done okay there. They've given a free kick, which is a bit disappointing. Here we go. Come on. Hurry up. Please don't score this. Huntians, is that the striker ball looking at? Oh, he's hit it straight into the wall. Zakaria picks up the loose ball, but who would have thought? What a start to this game that we've had. 3-0 up, 3 different goal scorers, looking really good. 52% of the ball, 5 shots to 3. They still haven't had a shot on target. Look how many players are in good form as well. That's all we want to see. Rossi steps up. Would have been nice for him to actually slot that because Chelly's really only been the main free kick taker that we've had. Rossi's just taken the ball for an absolute ride, finds Farid Bakari, who can't hit the target. And this game might have Uriel Chelly written all over it in the second half to replace Adam, who is struggling a little bit for fitness because of the amount of games we've been playing. But here we go. Half time is approaching. We are closing the gap to the goal difference as well, which I do want to see because this Genk side have been scoring for fun in the league. But we are looking really, really good here today. 3-0 up in probably the hardest game we're going to get all season. Shows that the signings we've made, number one, have been probably beneficial, but we haven't really struggled with the departures. I think we really did thin the squad out a little bit this season to try and fund some of those moves. Now that they've changed Pedro, we are now going to shift our play to the left, and by doing that, I'm going to take Adam off and bring Chelly on, and hopefully he can really compose himself and take control down this left-hand side. So now we're going to be attacking down that side. Now they've swapped Pedro again, so let's focus down the right. Every time they shift it, I'm going to shift my focus because I want to keep exploiting that space. So I think they're reacting to me reacting, and it's just going to continue being that sort of back and forth with our focus. But Duomo, that's offside, surely. Oh, it wasn't offside. Okay, fair enough. And here we go. Omar, can we find Rossi? We find Raz. Can we get there? McNulty gets there. Can he find the right ball? Finds Rossi's feet. I don't know why Rossi's shooting there as well. It's a bit of a stupid shot, I'm not going to lie. But we're looking all right so far. McNulty might come off pretty soon as well, just to give him a break, because this right wing is a bit of a focus area for me in January. So who do we have? We've got Farid. So we might move Farid over. And then I'm going to bring young... Oh, I brought the wrong midfielder with me, didn't I? I brought Knockhart. Look, he's not going to get many opportunities to play in a big game. He still looks alright as well, to be fair. We'll give Knockhart a game. I meant to bring the other guy. Just brought the wrong one, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. We have, I can't remember his name now. It sounds like Rossi too. I can't remember. Young central midfielder scored a hat-trick in the Cup. Would have been good to get him a game, but we do have 2 really young midfielders that are looking to get minutes, which is good to see. We've also got young Bello, who probably the best time he's going to get some minutes against good opposition as well. Can we just see this game out 3-0? Second half's been a bit slower, but I'm more than happy for us to keep our undefeated start to all competitions alive here, which has been fantastic. So this is awesome for us. This is a big result. Puts us top of the table outright as well, which is nice. and we've still got a couple big-ish games still to play. So it's nice to show everyone in Belgium, hey, we're here. We're making some noise. We're ready to go. We're ready to be the best team in Belgium for a sustained period of time now. And Oman does okay there. Unfortunately, finds Susic. We do need to acknowledge that Susic and Arezzo didn't start this game as well. So that could be a big factor. But as JS is saying, our team's going to get picked apart next year apparently. But if we do the same thing we did this year, we sell the players like Mateus and we sell guys like Yadfo when they do well and we make our money on them, then we keep reinvesting in people like Rossi. Here's another penalty. Oh no, we shoved someone over. It's just a cycle at the moment, and hopefully we've improved all our facilities and our coaching, so we should be developing better kids. So we're in a really good position. So regardless of if we sell players, we know we're going to be a selling club, but we need to make the most of our players when they're here. And he just said if we win the Champions League, there won't be a next year, and he's correct. If we do win the Champions League, there'll be no more Cercle Brugge getting uploaded or streamed. This is a save that I might actually just continue to play just to have as an extra save because it's that fun. But we'll see where we go from there. But there we go. 2 massive wins for you guys here on YouTube. If you like this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. In the next episode, we are going to take on... Who did I say we're taking on? We're going to take on Brugge in the Cup and I reckon Ajax in the last game of the Champions League. So I'll play the Brugge, Chelsea, Antwerp games with the stream, and then you'll see us for Brugge and Ajax. So again, make sure you come over to Paulie29 at Twitch to catch all the action live, and I'll see you in the next one.